Please take their seats. If I could ever have everybody take their seats, please. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Agoura Hills City Council Reorganization Special Meeting. Please silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. I will now call this meeting to order. We will begin with our land acknowledgement. The City of Agoura Hills acknowledges that we occupy land originally and still inhabited and cared for by the Chumash Nation. Descendants of Chumash still remain, and we honor and pay our respects to their elders and various groups that make up the past, present, and emerging as they continue their stewardship of our lands and waters. We have a responsibility and commitment to elevate the stories, culture, and community of the original inhabitants of the city of Agoura Hills. And we are grateful to have the opportunity to live and work on these beautiful ancestral lands.
Thank you, Mayor Sylvester. Good evening, everyone. It is now my special privilege to invite up my niece and nephew, Benjamin and Talia Gorney, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Benjamin, Talia, come on up. Come right up here, guys. Right up here.
Everyone, please stand. Place your right hand over your heart and start. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated.
Good job, guys. Great job, guys. It is now my pleasure and honor to invite up Rabbi Ari Averbach for the benediction. Rabbi, please come up here.
Thank you. There is a sugya, a section of the Talmud, an ancient Jewish compendium of laws and stories that asks, what would God pray for? A strange question, but one that fits in with the surreal tone of the sacred text. One sage says, God prays, may it be my will that my mercy will overcome my anger, that my mercy will be the strongest of all my attributes, that I conduct myself toward my children with mercy, and perhaps that will make them an exceptional people. To be privileged to stand in this room, to be with people making decisions on behalf of our amazing Agoura Hills, the town where I grew up, the town where I returned to raise my own family. I pray that you all have wisdom, that you have foresight, that you have the knowledge to know when to act and when to listen, that you have patience and a sense of righteousness, that you lead our community, fostering it in its growth. But most of all, I pray that you and all people in positions of authority act with mercy and compassion, which will help guide our citizens to act similarly, continuing its reputation to be a safe place filled with exceptional people. As we're looking towards the mayorship of Jeremy Wolf, I will conclude with words from the prophet Jeremiah. I am mindful of the plans I have made concerning you, plans for your welfare, to give you a hopeful future. May your leadership continue that vision of a hopeful future. Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi.
I will now call on the city clerk for the roll call.
Thank you. Good evening. Councilmember Anderson?
Here.
Councilmember Anstead?
Here.
Councilmember Klein Lopez?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Wolf?
Present.
Mayor Sylvester?
Here.
Mayor Sylvester, you have a quorum.
Thank you. We'll now move on to the approval of the agenda. Will the maker of the motion and the second to approve the agenda state your names?
This is Mayor Pro Tem Wolf. I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second. Deborah Klein Lopez.
I'll defer to the city clerk for the roll call vote.
Councilmember Anderson?
Aye.
Councilmember Anstead?
Aye.
Councilmember Klein Lopez?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Wolf?
Aye.
Mayor Sylvester?
Aye.
Mayor Sylvester, you have approval 5-0.
Yes, I'd like to, anybody that's standing at the back, there are seats right here in the front. Please take one. Feel free. This is on, right? Yeah, good. Making sure. All right, here comes the fun part. I'm now going to introduce our dignitaries and special guests. So this evening, I would like to welcome, representing the Los Angeles County Supervisor, the Supervisor's Office, the Honorable Supervisor Lindsay Horvath and her staff, Deputy Director of Community Affairs and Field Deputy Daniel Vicente. Welcome. From our former Agoura Hills mayors, we have Fran Pavley, our first mayor, Dan Cooperberg, Jeff Reinhardt. Welcome. From our Agoura Hills Planning Commission, Chair Morgan Roth, Vice Chair Jessica Reinhardt, and Commissioner Merrill Platzer. From the City of Thousand Oaks, Council Member Al Adam. From the City of Westlake Village, Council Member Brad Halpin. Is he still here? I'm not sure if he had to slip away. From the Las Vegas Unified School District, I would like to welcome my good friends, Vice President Leslie Stein and Board Member Angela Cutbill. From the Las Vegas Municipal Water District, President Andy Korodeski, Vice President Jay Lewitt, former board member Glenn Peterson, and Clerk of the Board Nancy Lawrence. From the Lost Hills Sheriff Station, Lieutenant Adam Zico, representing Captain Dustin Carr and the Sheriff Station. From the Los Angeles County Fire Department, Division 7, our own Assistant Fire Chief, Drew Smith. And do we have Megan Courier with us this evening? No. All right. Well, we'll be thinking of her. Administering the oaths of office, our special guest will be Honorable Supervisor Lindsay Horvath. Leading the benediction was Rabbi Ari Avabak. And leading the Pledge of Allegiance, we had Talia and Benjamin Gorney. Thank you. That was beautiful. I would also like to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to all of our attendees this evening, especially to the family members and guests of the City Council, and also to make a special acknowledgement to our appointed members of City Advisory Boards, commissions, and committees, including our countless city volunteers who serve our community, and we wouldn't be able to survive without you. So thank you for joining us this evening. I'm just checking my script to make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, I'm going to return to the... I have to leave now.
So thank you for stepping aside for a moment. I now get the privilege to introduce, I think for the last time, Mayor Penny Sylvester to offer outgoing mayoral remarks. Mayor Sylvester.
You can't get rid of me that quickly. So, I would like to thank first my fellow council members, Kate Anderson, Chris Anstead, Deborah Klein-Lopez, and Mayor Pro Tem Jeremy Wolf for all the hard work they have done this year to guide our city. However, nothing would happen without the leadership of our city manager, Nathan Hamburger. Together with his amazing staff, they work tirelessly to provide all the city services we benefit from while miraculously keeping us within our budget. I would like to congratulate our finance department for winning the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award for financial years 25-26 and 26-27 from the Government Finance Officers Association. This achievement is due to Nate Hamburger's guidance and the collaboration from all our department heads and the City Council during the annual budget process. I would like to take this moment to recognize all our city employees for taking such good care of us. Thank you. On a personal note, I would like to thank my husband, Don, who is sitting right there. I'm going to embarrass him now. Thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your love. He is my rock and has supported me for the last 40 years. I am honored to have served as your mayor this year, and I look forward to continuing to serve my community for the next 3 years of my term on City Council. I'm just switching chairs. And I would like to end with a letter that I received from Luna D., a second-grade student at Mariposa School of Global Education who recently attended the Read with the Mayor Day. She wrote, "Thank you for being our mayor. You are so kind. I think you're the best mayor in the world because you are super-duper kind. I wish I could meet you again. I like the library also. I also like the City Hall too. This is why we do it. Thank you very much."
Now you're going to come down there with me. Would like to invite the mayor down, and we're going to have some comments from some of our dignitaries. So we're starting off representing the U.S. Congress. We have Representative Julia Lewis for the Honorable Congresswoman Julia Brownley. Will you come on up?
One second, let me open this up. Good evening, everyone. My name is Julia Louise, and on behalf of Congresswoman Julia Brownley, I would like to recognize Mayor Penny Sylvester for her leadership and immeasurable contributions to the city of Agoura Hills. Congresswoman Brownley has often said it is her greatest privilege to represent the people of California's 26th congressional district, which is fortunate to include the wonderful city and community of Agoura Hills. In collaboration with all of you, Congresswoman Brownley has worked to move our community forward and do all that she can to improve the lives and livelihoods of all those who call Agoura Hills home. Shortly after she took office, our community was put to the test when we had to navigate the region's wildfires as well as the Kenneth Fire, which displaced many of our neighbors. The Congresswoman was inspired by our community's unwavering support for one another during this difficult time, and she applauds Mayor Sylvester, the entire City Council and staff, and our first responders for all of their efforts during and in the aftermath of these disasters. The Congresswoman extends her sincere appreciation to Mayor Sylvester for her steadfast dedication in ensuring that Agoura Hills remains a wonderful place to live, work, and raise a family. And in appreciation of her outstanding public service, I am pleased to present Mayor Penny Sylvester with a certificate of congressional recognition on behalf of Congresswoman Brownley. Thank you.
Thank you.
On behalf of State Senator Ben Allen and Assembly Member Jackie Irwin, I get the honor to present you these certificates of recognition from the state of California. So congratulations, and I guess thank you from Ben Allen and Jackie Irwin. But now it is really my distinct honor to invite up Supervisor Lindsay Horvath to say a few words. Supervisor, would you like to go to the podium to say a few words?
Good evening, everyone. It's truly a pleasure to be here this evening, and I can't thank you enough for extending this very warm welcome, and thank you to the Honorable City Council for your steadfast leadership and guiding hand for this beautiful community. This past year, it is fair to say we have been through a lot together. We have faced one of the most devastating wildfires in our nation's history. We oversaw the fastest post-fire debris cleanup in our history. We've navigated budget constraints, we've navigated traffic concerns, and still, Agoura Hills has continued to meet every challenge as a community committed to working together and to moving forward. And I attribute that in large part to the steadfast leadership of Mayor Sylvester. Under her leadership, Agoura Hills has remained steadfast in advancing climate-resilient infrastructure and sustainability, including advancing the wildlife crossing and continuing to see quick work of the Ladyface Greenway project, as well as streetlight LED conversions. You've been a fierce advocate for fire safety, completion of our community's wildfire protection plan, and strengthening disaster preparedness. You've invested in safety initiatives, including more crosswalks and traffic management projects to keep residents and visitors safe. You've championed inclusion, transparency, community engagement, and economic vitality. You've also been a strong voice for human rights, sharing resources for our constituents affected by the ICE raids, and you made City Hall more accessible for our young people, evidenced by the beautiful letter that you shared. Super duper Mayor. Mayor Sylvester, your leadership has extended far beyond Agoura Hills. You have been a regional partner with significant impact across the Las Virgenes and Conejo Valley areas, always focused on speaking up and speaking out for your community. And I can attest at the recent convening we had as we opened up our office in Calabasas with all of the county offices and departments serving this area, the mayor spoke up vociferously about the potential impacts of Zone Zero, fighting fiercely for her community. So anyone who is tracking that issue, please know, no one is closer to the issue than your mayor, and she let us have it. In the best of ways, because it is important that we are all working together to make sure our voices are unified to support the communities that we so treasure. I thank you sincerely for choosing to be a partner and a collaborator, both with me and with my office. And I can say without a doubt that your constituents are absolutely lucky to have your strong voice on this council. The county-city partnership is vital, and you have remained engaged and solutions-oriented, and I can't thank you enough for that. While I know your vital work will continue on the council, I also hope you'll find a little more time to spend with your grandchild this next year. I know that's very important too. And having sat where you have been, I know just how important and a little bittersweet this moment can be. Your time serving as mayor is incredibly special, and I want you to know that the impact that you have made on your community will never be forgotten. Penny, it is my honor to present you with this commendation as a small token of my appreciation for your service as mayor. Thank you, Mayor Sylvester.
Thank you, Supervisor. It's now my honor to invite up my dear friend and neighboring council member, Al Adams from the city of Thousand Oaks. Al?
Thank you, Jeremy. Hello, Mayor. You know, I didn't know this until today, but you and I actually have something in common. We both came to this lovely area in 1977, if I'm not mistaken, correct? That's right. I came from the faraway land of New Jersey, which you've all heard of, I think, and you came even further. Now, I was only 2 or 3 years old, so I don't remember much of this. Right? No, I was a little older now. I remember it all. And you came from, another land, crossed the ocean and the continent to get here, and here we are 48 years later. I mean, at the time when we arrived here, would we, either one of us, have ever guessed that we're here this evening? It's an amazing story. So I did want to thank you for your accomplishments this year. It has been mentioned what you've done for fire protection. We share the same feelings, the hardening of homes and the money that you put into that, the time, that's really, really important. I love the idea of Morrison Park. That's a wonderful idea. Opens the park to everybody, regardless of their abilities, because when we're in government, we're here to make people's lives better, right? And that's a perfect example of doing just that. And understand that you've been talking a little bit about a downtown. Yes, it's in the talking stages, and you're using the consultant that we're using. He's an excellent guy, by the way. It's a great idea. You know, I hope you continue with it. It's a great way to build civic pride and have a gathering spot for the city. So I think that's a great initiative. And of course, you know, in Thousand Oaks, we're really into biotech. And the western end of the city, we have Amgen and all. And you have biotech here, so we're kind of continuing the corridor, thanks to Agoura Hill. So we're happy about that. And I have to say, as I wrap up here, I really love what you've done with Wizens. It's so much fun. Don't tell anybody, but we go there. Buy locally, right? Whoops. No, but I mean, it's so cool. Sunrose, Business of the Year, right? Plot. Can you get me into and Basta? Is there any way I can get a table there? I mean, what is going on? Basta, Plata, Canyon Club, all these cool places. It's really become quite the spot. So congratulations on that too. So just congratulations on a great year. You know, it's all about service. So now you can have a little rest, and then you got to hit the ground running in January again, and likewise. So, and you know, before I step down, I did want to congratulate our presumptive incoming mayor, Jeremy. He's a close friend of ours. He has a wonderful family supporting him, Roger and Suzanne, his wife Sarah, and his little boy, and takes a family. And I know you have an environmental bent, and with any luck, maybe you'll do a ribbon cutting for the wildlife crossing during your tenure, right? Been a big part of that. Been a big part of that. So congratulations to you, Jeremy. And I did bring a little certificate here, and it is framed. We always frame our certificates in Thousand Oaks. So again, thank you, Mayor. Really appreciate your service.
Thank you, Al. That was beautiful. Moving right along, I am thrilled to invite up from the Las Virgenes Unified School District, Vice President Leslie Stein and Board Member Angela Cutbill.
Penny! Is this on? You can probably hear me anyway. So Penny really is the ultimate mama bear. She is out to support everyone, to listen to everyone, and she happens to live right across the street from me, so she gets to listen to me a lot. But no, she does. Her initiatives this year, e-bike safety, which really impacts our community and many communities. Penny's been on the forefront of that, like you heard. Mostly when I talked to her, she's been on another Zoom about Zone Zero, which is a really important initiative that everyone should be aware of. Penny started the year with fires and many of us trying to get accurate communication out of Edison, and Penny was on the forefront of making sure that we had the best information that we could. So she is just She just goes a go-getter to go get the right information. And then she ended the year, which was mentioned, with the groundbreaking of the park, the Morrison Park. And I must say that is a wonderful way to end the year, of a very inclusive park that all of our children and our students can use. Thank you, Penny. And the Pennies, if any of you attended the Pennies, that was just the most fabulous state of the city.
Thank you. I just want to say, it's our custom in the school district that we don't actually do a proclamation or a certificate unless a city council member is leaving and going off the city council. So I'm very happy to be empty-handed tonight, because it means Penny's staying around. You know, we're not supposed to have favorite schools, favorite cities. We have 4 different cities, but I will tell you that Leslie and I have both lived in Agoura Hills for 30 plus years. So wink, wink, nudge, nudge, we do have our favorite cities. You know that Penny loves this community. One of the things that I know, and I'll probably have city staff nod, is what a hard worker she is. If there's a document to be read, she's read it 5 times. If there's someone to talk to about an issue, she talks to them. If there's research to be done, if there's relevant legislation happening, if there's something she wants to know about education, she's on the phone to us, or she's sharing something with us. From back in the day when we worked together closely, I can tell you, I myself have never proofread anything with as much vigorous attention to detail as knowing Penny was going to check my work immediately afterwards. I really went through it in a fine-tooth comb. She works hard, she loves this community, and I'm happy she's staying, and I'm happy she's my good friend. So.
This is an exciting one for me. I am so excited to invite up from the Las Virgenes Municipal Water District my colleagues and friends Andy Korodeski, President, and Vice President Jay Lewitt.
Thank you, Jeremy. And as the board president of the Water District, it is my honor to be standing next to you tonight. I even wrote, well, I didn't actually write it, but I'm going to read it. On behalf of the Las Virgenes Municipal Water District Board, we want to extend our sincere appreciation to Mayor Penny Sylvester for her outstanding year of service. Mayor Sylvester has been a strong and engaged partner on water issues, regularly participating in tours, briefings, and community events with the district. Her commitment to understanding our region's water challenges and its opportunities has strengthened the partnership between the City of Agoura Hills and the Las Virgenes Municipal Water District. We are grateful for her leadership, her collaboration, and her dedication to ensuring a resilient future for our entire community. Thank you for your leadership and dedication, Penny. The LVMWD board looks forward to our continued strong relationship with the City of Agoura Hills. And on behalf of myself, you are super duper kind. And you're smart and you're thoughtful, and you're just an absolute bonus for our community. We just couldn't get along without you. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, Andy. All I can say is what everybody else said. That's Penny, and it's hard to top it. But I'm going to miss your smile. We're not going to miss because you're still here, but your smile and your questions and your eagerness, and you're always willing to help, and you're a real benefit to this community. I hope the community, and I know by the showing tonight, the community knows that. And I want to thank you for all the work you do, and we're going to miss you as mayor.
From the Lost Hills Sheriff's Station, we have Lieutenant Adam Ziku. Lieutenant, come on up.
Thank you so much. Well, we met just about an hour ago for the very first time, but I feel like I know you so well. And as I shared with you, I watched a video of, I'm going to call it a silent film, probably you had something to do with that. It was great and fantastic, but I loved that. And I know I feel like I know you from that as well. I also was speaking with Captain Carr about what to say tonight, and his comment about you was that he really likes you, and I know he speaks that from his heart. So real briefly, I just have a prepared statement that I'd like to read to you. Good evening, and my name is Lieutenant Adam Zico. I am here on behalf of Captain Carr, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department and Malibu Lost Hills Sheriff Station. We would like to offer our sincere appreciation and gratitude for your years of public service and Mayor of Agoura Hills. Your dedication to the community began with your work in education, which affects so many, and continues today. Thank you for your continued leadership in the city as mayor and council member. We enjoyed your partnering with you and living out the city's core values of service, integrity, positive solutions, and cooperation. I'm presenting you with a certificate of recognition for your exceptional efforts, hard work, and dedication as a mayor of Agoura Hills. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant. And wrapping it up, we have from the Greater Conejo Valley Chamber of Commerce, the Director of Government and Affairs and Tourism, Josh Gray. Josh?
Good evening. I just want to start by saying thank you for your service to the city of Agoura Hills and the community at large. I know public service is not alien to you as a second-term council member, former planning commissioner, and experience working in local public education. And I just want to, on behalf of our 700 members and the business community, thank you for your attendance at so many of our ribbon cuttings, including small businesses like Ladry Coffee and Oxygen Yoga and Fitness, as well as help elevating arts and culture in many ways, including the launch of the Ladyface Film Festival. Your participation makes such a difference and is so greatly appreciated by all of our business members. And in closing, I just want to say that for a representative democracy dependent on each of us to step up in the name of self-governance, we don't often appreciate enough our public servants for all the sweat and tears that come with public service. So I'll just fit in one more thank you, share this token of our gratitude, and wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. Mayor Sylvester, on behalf of the City Council and staff, I am honored to present you with these gifts in this beautiful Reyes Adobe bag, along with items from our local businesses, including, all right, we're jumping right to it. Here's the grand opening, the most important gift of them all. Along with gifts from local businesses including Carrera Pastries, Rabbit and Oaks, Sunrose Eatery, and Tifa Chocolate, small token of our heartful appreciation of your leadership. We also have a special surprise for you, a commemorative piece from the State of the City event. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mayor Sylvester.
This is on, right? Oh, do I stand here?
So at this portion, I am now going to call on fellow council members for any comments for the outgoing mayor. And I'm going to start to the left with Council Member Anderson.
Oh my gosh, what a joyous event. And Mayor Sylvester, it is a joyous event because of your service, because of your leadership. Your enthusiasm is boundless, your passion is deep, and your work is tireless. You fight on behalf of this community for the things that you believe in. But as that second grader said, you do it with super duper kindness. It's really, really fantastic. It has been an honor to serve under you. And with Supervisor Horvath here, I will tell you one of my happiest moments as a council member under your leadership is we may all remember that it was Mayor Elise Buckley-Weber before she left the council who worked with Supervisor Horvath to get the pride flag flown in Agoura Hills for the first time ever. And it was coming up on June, and I've joined the LGBTQ caucus, and they reminded me that Pride Month was coming up and that we didn't have Elise Buckley-Weber here to get our Pride up. And so after a council meeting, I came to you and said, Mayor Sylvester, what do you think? Can we do this? Because it's the mayor that gets to decide the agenda. And you said, of course, that's a no-brainer. And so Agoura Hills, for the second year in a row, flew the pride flag. Thank you, Supervisor Horvath, and thank you, Mayor Sylvester. And I'm glad, as many, many have said, that you're just switching seats and sticking with us.
Councilmember Anstead? Sorry, the double A's.
I don't want this to sound like a presidential cabinet meeting, but I do want to our mayor here. And so one of the things that I have to start with is, first of all, that I did not know our mayor prior to her getting, she actually got appointed to the city council initially before she was elected. And so I didn't know what to expect. And I've been extremely happy the fact that you've been on the city council and that you're continuing to stay on the city council. And some of the things that I really admire about you are you're independent, you make your own decisions. Your decisions are not based on any political decisions. You are making the decisions to help the residents of the city of Agoura Hills. And it's fantastic to see a public servant doing that on a daily basis. And you have embodied that every day that you've been mayor, Penny. So I really admire you. And I especially admire you with the fact that you focus on the children, which is the next generation coming up. And I want to emulate that myself going forward. So thank you very much for your service. Thank you.
Councilmember Klein Lopez.
Thank you. Mayor Sylvester, we started the year, you started within your first month of being mayor in crisis mode. We had the Palisades fire coming over the hill. We had the Kenneth fire coming over the hill. And you had only been mayor just a few weeks when the community turned to you for leadership, for communication, for calm, and for guidance. And you stepped up to the plate. We didn't know where it was going in those difficult days. The winds were crazy. And you were there leading our community with calm and with videos, regional meetings, everything you did. And this is a true story. Someone texted me and said, somehow hearing it with a British accent calms me down. It's true. So, I want to thank you for your leadership. I think in those times, it's really when we need a strong hand the most, and you were there. You were there for the community, so I want to thank you for that. I also want to bring up this Zone Zero that you've been hearing a little bit about tonight. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a mandate that seems to be coming down the pike that you have to clear everything within 5 feet of your home, and that has a lot of us in this beautiful area concerned that our wonderful biodiversity is going to be affected. And Mayor Sylvester took that leadership role and advocated for our area, for our oak trees, for our native plants, for the fire resistance that we have with those native flora, and really took on a leadership role. She was on the front page of the LA Times. If you're a political nerd like me, she was in Politico last week, which is a big deal for those of us in the world, and always representing a calm and reasonable and scientific point of view for our community. So I feel like that's really been your signature issue this year, and want to thank you for taking the lead on that and representing our very delicate area in this issue. A lot of the other things I had noted, you've heard it all already. Mayor Sylvester has been a leader in escalating the arts in our area. She's recognized businesses every single month. She cut the ribbon on the Morrison Park. She champions e-bike safety. And then most importantly, as a fellow council member, she's just not afraid to take on these hard conversations. It's a bit of a thankless job, particularly when the hard conversations come up and you never shy away from it. You're ready to take it on and invite people to the conversation. So being mayor is what you make of it. You can show up, you can sleep in, and you showed up everywhere. Everywhere you showed up. And so I want to thank you on behalf of, as a resident, as a council member, and as a community member, I want to thank you for showing up. Finally, I'll just say sometimes it's hard to let go of that gavel. Sometimes it's hard to pass it, but I believe that once you're a mayor, you're always a mayor. And just once again want to thank you for your service. So thank you.
Now it's my turn. Penny, thank you for such an extraordinary year as mayor. Under your leadership, Agoura strengthened its focus on wildfire preparedness and overall community safety. You did an excellent job advancing home hardening efforts to ensure our residents have the tools and resources they need to be ready for natural disasters. You were always thoroughly prepared, and you led every meeting with professionalism, grace, and treated everyone with the utmost respect. Agoura Hills is better because of your leadership, and we are all grateful. Thank you so much, Penny.
Thank you so much, everybody. And now we come to the fun part. At this time, I would like to call for nominations for the mayor.
Mayor Sylvester, it would be my honor to nominate Jeremy Wolf to be the next mayor of Agoura Hills.
And I would be delighted to second that nomination.
Thank you. Are there any further nominations? Anybody out there? All right, we have a motion by Council Member Deborah Klein-Lopez and seconded by Council Member Kate Anderson to nominate Jeremy Wolf for mayor. I'll defer to the city clerk for the roll call.
We still don't know if it's going to pass.
Councilmember Anderson?
Aye.
Councilmember Anstead?
Aye.
Councilmember Klein-Lopez?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Wolf?
Oh, yeah, you
Aye.
have to go.
Mayor Sylvester?
Shall I make it unanimous? Aye.
Mayor Sylvester, you have approval 5-0.
Thank you all so much. At this time, I am calling for nominations for Mayor Pro Tem. Do we have any nominations?
I would be delighted to nominate Councilmember Deborah Klein-Lopez for Mayor Pro Tem.
And I would be thrilled to second.
Nomination by Councilmember Anderson and seconded by Councilmember Sylvester. I now defer to the clerk.
Councilmember Anderson?
Aye.
Councilmember Anstead?
Aye.
Councilmember Klein-Lopez?
Aye.
Councilmember Sylvester?
Aye.
Mayor Wolf?
Aye.
Mayor Wolf, you have approval 5-0.
It is now my pleasure to call up Supervisor Horvath for the administration of the oaths of office. And I know you've heard a lot about Supervisor Horvath this evening, but I would just like to add that we are so grateful for you for everything you have done this year, Lindsay. I mean, you have been incredible. With everything you faced, you have stood firm and you have dedicated yourself to all the residents of Los Angeles County. So I just would like to acknowledge all the hard work that you put in 7 days a week, 24 hours a day on our behalf.
Whoever said that was right. It is better with a British accent. That was incredibly kind, and thank you for so generously allowing me to use the podium so I didn't have to awkwardly hold a mic and this at the same time while giving my remarks. Before I administer the oath of office, I'd like to take the personal privilege and just share a few comments. Mayor Wolf, I'd like to congratulate you. Your service to this region, your deep care for the community are evident in all that you do. I look forward to your leadership in the year ahead. You have been a bright and dedicated public servant here in the region and from your day job delivering water resources to our communities in the Las Virgenes Municipal Water District to your advocacy work. Your care for those you lead is clear. And I've totally stolen your FEMA talking point. From when we first met, Jeremy shared with me that this district in Los Angeles County is designated by FEMA as the most disaster-prone district of any county in the entire country. Now, he shared that with me the very first time I met with him, so I knew his expectations were very low in terms of what someone might do in this role. But it reminded me your attention to detail, how you do your homework, how you understand the challenges ahead, and that is how you lead. And I love to have that example in my life, and I know that this community does too. You will be the youngest mayor of Agoura Hills since our own Fran Pavley was first elected as the first city's mayor in 1982, which is when I was born. So I can't wait to see what you will do this year. Congratulations. Now, do you want me to administer the oath together?
Together.
Okay, then I have more to say before that. So, Mayor Pro Tem Klein Lopez, you have been a mainstay in the community and someone who has always served with distinction across multiple roles. And I have no doubt that you and Mayor Wolf at the helm, Agoura Hills will continue to progress. I have been glad to serve alongside you as our chair, and I serve as vice chair of our Regional Clean Power Alliance, where I will tell you Agoura Hills is so well represented in both Los Angeles and Ventura counties by her steadfast leadership, her steady hand, and her commitment to a climate resilient future. And I also know that I have seen you campaign when we worked together for the California Democratic Party. So I know how hard you work, and I know that it is both with determination and with heart. So you have served as mayor and mayor pro tem before. I know you'll take lessons learned from your time, especially leading during COVID, serving during that time to continue ensuring that your community is safe, strong, healthy, and consistently improving. So congratulations to you both, and I invite you up so I may administer the oath of office. Okay. Okay, so I state your name.
I, Jeremy Wolf,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations, it's official.
There's no.
Oh, didn't even notice. So focused and everything. First, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to be with us this evening and for swearing in two amazing people that I'm so thrilled to be serving with. All right, now, Jeremy. I am sure that over a decade ago, when you volunteered to take the lead in organizing the city's annual creek cleanup, that you never imagined that you would be standing here tonight to be sworn in as our mayor. Jeremy is truly a native son of Agoura Hills. He was raised here, and he understands the value of preserving open space, maintaining high-quality public schools, and protecting our community. Jeremy has always worked to build a city that reflects our passion for improving our environment. He was an integral part of the movements that created Poison-Free Agoura and the preservation of the Fran Pavley Meadow. He knows how important it is to preserve the biodiversity in our region for the generations yet to come. What I admire most about Jeremy is his passion and dedication to public service. From his early days interning with Fran Pavley, to becoming the district director for Senator Henry Stern, to his serving on the Planning Commission and then on City Council, Jeremy has never wavered in his love for Agoura Hills and his commitment to being helpful, responsive, and effective in meeting the needs of our community. We are so lucky to have Jeremy take the helm for the next year, and I'm looking forward to serving with you. Jeremy, as our first millennial mayor, your visions of what we can achieve will inspire all of us. Thank you.
Wow. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. I am truly, truly humbled by this moment. As I look around the room, I see friends, I see family, I see former teachers, friends, colleagues, mentors, and people from so many different chapters of my life. Your presence here means more than I can express, and I am so grateful to share this evening with all of you. I want to begin again by thanking Mayor Sylvester for her amazing year of service. Penny, you served with dedication, compassion, and commitment to our city. I'm really honored to have served as your pro tem, and I know we made a great team. Thank you again to Benjamin and Talia for leading us in that Pledge of Allegiance. You guys did such an awesome job. And thank you, Rabbi Averbach, for leading us in the beautiful benediction. As mentioned, he's an Agoura High alumni and current Agoura High resident, so it means so much to have you here tonight. Thank you, Supervisor, for being here and graciously swearing Debbie and I in. It is truly an honor. Supervisor, you are a model of a public servant, and I am so impressed about how much you've already accomplished and how you consistently show up for your constituents. We look forward to continuing our strong partnership with your office and your amazing staff. And a huge thank you to my colleagues from LVMWD, Las Virgenes Municipal Water District, who are here tonight. There's a great showing. Thank you, guys. I'm incredibly proud of the innovative work we do every single day to deliver safe, reliable, and a sustainable water supply. Thank you guys for showing up tonight to support me and the city. It means so much. To my fellow council members, Debbie, Chris, Kate, Penny, thank you for entrusting me with this role. I am so honored to serve with you all. I know it sounds cliche, but we sometimes have disagreements, and it's really not that often that we do, but we all care deeply about the city of Agoura Hills, and that is why we are able to get so much done for our residents. We truly are a fantastic council, and I value working with each and every one of you to make Agoura Hills such a special place. I'm excited to continue building on our progress and to achieve even more together in the year ahead. And to my friends and my family, thank you for being here tonight and for being there for me always. I know everyone here has busy schedules, family commitments, and some of you braved long drives, but you still came tonight, and it means so, so much. To my brother who is watching right now in Washington State, I'm so proud of you and your continued success. I love you. To my wonderful parents, your love and unwavering support have shaped the person I am today. I am so grateful for the countless ways you've supported me throughout this journey. They've truly been here since the beginning. From the early days of the creek cleanup, I didn't think that I'd get emotional. This is crazy. This was not in the script. So from the early days of the creek cleanup, they were there helping to set up, get coffee, greet volunteers, and they were there every step of the way. Thank you guys for everything. And to my own little family, my son Gabriel, who we've all heard a lot from tonight, I think he's outside. You remind me why the work we do to build a safe and thriving Agoura Hills truly matters. You have given me a renewed sense of purpose in public service, because through your eyes and the eyes of young families in our city, I see a future that we are responsible for protecting. That inspires me to lead with greater compassion and a greater hope for the future. And to my incredible wife, Sarah, thank you for your endless support, your patience, and your brilliant insights. Public service, as everyone here knows, often means long nights, community events, and times away from home. But you have stood by me through it all. You are the best mother and wife, and I could not do this without you. I am profoundly, I am profoundly grateful for your love and partnership. Thank you for everything. I love you so much. So, as I begin my year as mayor, I want to focus on a theme that I think defines who we are as a city, and that is resilience. In the coming year, we must continue to demonstrate resilience. Resilience of our residents as we navigate change, like navigating new state laws that will have a major impact on our city. Resilience of our small businesses to weather economic uncertainty. Resilience in the face of natural disasters and fires, and our collective responsibility to be prepared for whatever comes our way. And the resilience of our wildlife and wild spaces, which continue to face pressures from development and a changing climate. As we know, Agoura Hills will be facing changes, especially in regards to development and housing. We are experiencing one of the most significant changes in decades with new state-mandated housing requirements that challenge cities across California to grow in ways that do not always take into consideration local conditions. These mandates and changes can and do feel overwhelming. They can raise questions about traffic, safety, and the long-term vision of our city. But what I've seen from our residents is a willingness to engage, to learn, and to work together towards actual solutions. While it's important to be in compliance with state law, we will do it the Agoura Hills way, thoughtfully, transparently, and with residents at the center of every single decision we make. Resilience is about adapting to change without losing who we are. And together we will navigate these changes in a way that strengthens our community, supports future generations, and keeps Agoura Hills the vibrant, unique city we all love. We will demonstrate our resilience to face these changes, and I pledge to have honest conversations about what we can and cannot control, and a firm commitment to protecting the things that make Agoura Hills special. Agoura Hills small businesses have also weathered ups and downs with remarkable resilience. Our local shops, our restaurants, and small business providers have met economic uncertainty with creativity, adaptability, and an unwavering commitment to our city. In the year ahead, I pledge to work closely with our small business owners to help promote them and ensure they have the support and stability they need to continue thriving. Their resilience improves our entire city, and supporting them and small businesses will remain a top priority for me as mayor. In the year ahead, and we've discussed this a little bit tonight, strengthening our community's resilience to fires and natural disasters will be a top priority, ensuring we stay prepared, protected, and proactive. With an uncertain climate future and the growing intensity of wildfires and extreme weather, we must stay prepared and continue building upon the strong foundation Agoura Hills and this council have already established. Through our home hardening and wildfire preparedness programs, as the supervisor mentioned, We live in a region where disasters are a real and they are a constant threat. It is critical that all of us take responsibility for being as prepared, informed, and resilient as possible. Working with our council, our staff, the Agoura Hills Fire Safe Council, and most importantly, the community, building our city's resilience against natural disasters will be a guiding priority in the year ahead. And lastly, the resilience of our wildlife and wild spaces, which continue to face pressure from development, climate change, and regional growth. The resilience of our wildlife never ceases to amaze me. I talk about this, another one of my favorite talking points is that we live in the most populated county in the nation, next to the second most populated urban center in the United States, yet we still have such a remarkable array of wildlife, plant, and animal biodiversity. It's nothing short of remarkable, and protecting these open spaces and the species that depend on them is the reason I first got involved in government, and it has been the guiding purpose of my public service career ever since. We are privileged to call this beautiful, ecologically rich region home, and with that privilege comes responsibility. As mayor, I will use my platform to protect and defend our hillsides, our wildlife, and our open spaces because they are fragile, they are irreplaceable, and they are central to the identity of us here in Agoura Hills. So again, I want to thank everyone who came out here tonight to celebrate Mayor Sylvester and to watch and witness the swearing-in ceremony of myself and my dear, dear friend, Mayor Pro Tem Deborah Klein-Lopez. Deborah Klein-Lopez let me know today that something cool actually happened tonight, and this is the first time in Agoura, the city of Agoura's history, where the mayor and the Mayor Pro Tem are both Agoura High alumni. So I think that's pretty neat. I really, go Chargers. I really know that we have done great things together and we will continue to do great things together, and I'm looking forward to serving with you. So in closing, I am deeply, deeply honored to serve as your mayor. I promise to lead with compassion, dedication, and resilience every single day. I will be honest about our challenges and unwavering in my commitment to protecting the people, the character, and the natural beauty that define Agoura Hills. And I promise to work tirelessly to ensure that our city remains a place where families flourish, where businesses succeed, and where our wildlife and wild spaces continue to inspire us. So now is the time that I'm going to get to work with all of you and with our council. I am so grateful for this honor. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. So we are nearing the end here, and thank you all so much for that warm welcome as mayor. This section is now reserved for persons wishing to speak on items listed on this reorganization agenda. If you wish to speak, please submit a public comment card to the city clerk. Public testimony is limited to 3 minutes per speaker, and a speaker's time may not be transferred to another speaker. Persons addressing the city council shall not engage in disorderly conduct that disrupts or otherwise impedes the orderly conduct of the meeting. We respectfully request that if you have something to distribute to the council, you hand it to the city clerk and do not approach the dais. I will now defer to the city clerk to see if we have any comments tonight.
Thank you, Mayor Wolf. We did not receive any speaker cards, but I don't know if there is anyone here that would like to speak.
Meaning in the council chambers or on the dais?
Council chambers.
Well, if there is anyone here who would like to speak, I guess now is your time. Seeing and hearing none, I'm surprised my mom didn't come up to... Seeing and hearing none, I will now move on to council comments. Are there any comments from the city council? And I will start to the left with Councilmember Kate Anderson.
I will just say congratulations, Jeremy. It is such a joy, and I am so excited to serve with you this year.
Thank you. Councilmember Anstead.
I also would like to say I look forward to working with you, and congratulations.
Thank you. Councilmember Sylvester.
I just want to say congratulations, and I'm moving the fan.
Mayor Pro Tem Deborah Klein Lopez.
Thank you, Mayor Wolf. I love saying it. I just want to say that I've watched you grow up for so many years. I met you when you were a kid, volunteering, doing things for your community. We worked together at the state Senate level. I got to know you as a fantastic adult and dedicated worker for the community. Jeremy was my planning commissioner when I was very first elected to the city council. He came right up to me and said, I want to be your planning commissioner. And I said, there's no one else that even has a shot. We ran for office together in 2022, bonded in the heat of the summer and the cold and of the fall, and really you've become an amazing friend as well as an esteemed council member, and I couldn't be happier to have you leading our city. Welcome as mayor.
So again, I want to thank everyone so much for coming out tonight. This concludes the reorganization portion of tonight's agenda. The City Council will now adjourn to take a short 10 to 15 minute break prior to the regular meeting. Thank you all for joining us, and what's really exciting is I'm going to, in a few short seconds, pound the gavel for my first time as mayor. So